Get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call the Goonies. I see the future, crystal ball, mirror, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the flyest white boy of them all? Got your girlfriend screening all the calls. She bubbling, we fucking and you cuddling. Like baby, where the fuck you been? Don't wanna tell you she in love with him. So we ain't saying nothing. You could probably tell she bluffing, cause she kissed you with the top drawer.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to 2BeersIn. Today is Wednesday, October 4th. It's October, you know what that means? It means playoff baseball. It's the best time for sports. We finally have three sports? Yeah, three sports because hockey just started. Plus UFC, yeah. Hockey, preseason just started like yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah, better till December for sure. I think I just wasn't sober the first day of October, so.
I haven't been sober in a while.
Yeah.
There's no wrong with that. Nothing serious.
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
But had a lot going on since the last time we've seen you guys. Actually.
Yeah.
Been cycling, that's our fault, but we're back for real this time.
Yeah.
So, but obviously big news.
Damian Lillard, he's a Milwaukee Buck. I said this months ago. I said he's gonna be a Milwaukee Buck. This was before all the Heat stuff came out. I was like, I think he's gonna be a Milwaukee Buck. It's a better situation for him to win a ring for sure. I mean,
I think Miami with him on Miami, I think ring is definitely possible.
Yeah.
But I mean, now he's on the best team in the East, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure the best team in the East, especially with him now.
I mean, even last year, Milwaukee really kind of got caught by Miami.
Yeah.
They should have been in the East.
Yeah, they should have been. Yeah.
It should have been a final, really. So now he's on one of the best teams in the NBA, probably the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like Nuggets and Bucks aren't collision for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the addition of Dame just really stretches that offense out.
It's what they needed for years now.
Yeah, it's going to give so much room for Giannis. He's going to have, like, it's either they're going to have to commit to guarding Giannis or guarding Dame. They're not going to be able to do both. Yeah, it's just not even going to. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what you said. I thought you said Kobe. I heard Shaq and then the K, and I just thought, oh, he's saying Kobe. Shaq and KD would be crazy. That length would be crazy. Oh yeah. I mean, Kobe and Shaq hated each other, so. Talk some shit about Shaq, yeah.
But no, it's actually crazy.
Yeah.
I would say I think they actually Vegas has them as the favorites on it all now.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
they don't. I think they're the favorites.
They're definitely the favorites. I mean, my only thing is if Dame can stay healthy.
Yeah.
He's got to stay healthy for a whole season. And they did just lose Drew Holiday. He was a big loss for them, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But Damian Lillard, I mean, he's going to make up for it in so many different ways. So, yeah. He went to the Trailblazers. Yeah. No. Guarantee he went to Trailblazers. Drew. J-R-U-E. J-R-U-E. I don't even know where it's at. Drew Holiday. J-R-U-E. And then Holiday.
Where did he play?
No way. How did he end up there? I thought it was with the Suns and the Trailblazers.
I don't know. The Trailblazers actually.
Did he get traded right after?
Fuck you.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. He got drafted by the Celtics.
I've seen like SportsCenter posted that edit of him in a Celtics jersey.
Yeah, so Dame to the Bucks, Ayton, Drew Holiday, and a first to the Blazers, and Josef Nurkic went to the Suns. But the Blazers got a great deal out of it. They got DeAndre Ayton, they got a first-round pick, and they got Drew Holiday, and they have Scoot. And so I think that's going to be a real good team. Because, I mean, Ayton was a number 1 pick a couple years ago. And he had struggles last year. He was good the year before. Struggled last year, but then had some flashes where, like, we saw the old Ayton. And so if we can see that in Portland, that Trailblazers team could be really good. Yeah.
I fully believe Portland is better than they would have been.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And that's why they didn't want to trade them to the Heat, because they wanted something that was actually worth it for them. And they got something. Yeah. Yeah. They're a fringe playoff team, but they're like a 7-8 seed. But they've got a lot of potential. But honestly, this was a 3-team trade that I think worked out well for all 3 teams. Because the Suns needed to get Ayton off that contract they gave him a couple years ago, or a year ago. And they wanted to move on from him anyway, so they got Yusuf Nurkic, who's a baller. And Portland got great picks, and Bucks got exactly what they needed, so it just made sense. Yeah. And if they went to the Heat, only the Heat win in that situation, which is why it wouldn't happen. And I think the league was also trying to tell the Trailblazers, don't give it to them.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think they're trying to stop players from forcing their way out of teams. Because like James Harden, look at this man. I said it right before the podcast. I think this man might be out of the league next year.
Like I said, I mean, this is the 4th team we tried to.
He was on Houston. He forced his way out. He wore the fat suit. He did all that stuff.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that?
Dude, I thought he was just fat.
No, because he dropped like what would have been like 30 pounds in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So he was wearing a fat suit.
Trying to get
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
This is news to me.
Yeah.
Damn, that's actually a fucking baller.
Yeah. So he did that to force his way out of Houston, and then went to the Nets. Didn't work out. Forced his way out to go to Philly.
Plus size suit.
Sorry. Forced his way out of Brooklyn to the 76ers. Now he's talking shit to other GM, saying he lied.
Yeah, he's like just hugging this guy.
Yeah, he's really.
This is the worst
He threw a club at a party with just a banner that just like multiple banners that said, I can't remember his name right now, but fucking some GM lied, is a liar or some shit like that. Like, and so like, what team is gonna want him?
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely toxic. I don't think he's a toxic teammate. I think he's just he's really hard to employ.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's really not
it's a job. Yeah.
It's a job. Like it's what it is, and I mean, if you know, like any regular person doing this kind of shit,
yeah,
would want to hire you.
It reminds me just is the exact same as the Carmelo situation a couple of years ago. Carmelo wanted out of New York, but I mean he waited even longer. Than
I don't think he was as much of an asshole about it either.
Yeah, but even teams didn't want him because like it's the same thing. James Harden went to Houston. Houston ready to give him a max, and he went into their office talking, I want to be the scoring champ this year. I want to be like. And they were like, "Oh, we don't want that. We got Jalen Green, we got Alsar Thompson, we got other players who can ball that we need to develop." Yeah, and you're 34. Like we don't need a scoring champ. We need James Harden who can like come and score. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is why it reminds me of Carmelo is because that's what Carmelo wanted to do. He wanted to go somewhere else, get that max, be the scoring champ, be like the main piece. And the other team's like, no, we want to use you as a role player. You can come score 20, 25 for us a night, but you're not going to be scoring 30, 35 a night.
James Harden, if he would have went back to Houston, he still would have been one of the top scorers in the league.
Yeah.
He just wanted to be number 1.
Yeah, he wanted to be number 1.
The game had been played through him anymore.
Yeah.
But definitely would have still averaged a good 24 points a game.
Yeah.
And also would have had a max contract.
Yeah, so he might be out of the league for like a year or two, I think, until he realizes, hey, if I want to be playing basketball, I got to be a role player. Hell no. No way he plays for Sixers. Yeah, he is at practice. I don't care. He's not playing.
I just feel like in his mind, he probably thinks at this point he's kind of settling. Like, okay, I'll play for him.
Yeah.
I
don't think the GM will let him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he like fully participated in practice and everything. Usually, like in a situation like that, just wouldn't go.
Yeah.
I mean, he's there. He participated in practice and everything, but it'd be interesting to see have him back. So you don't think he plays basketball this year?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like 30 days of the season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too close.
Okay.
I don't think he plays. I don't think the Sixers let him play, and I don't think any team trades for him at this point. It's too late. So I mean, he might still be on the Sixers roster, but I don't think he plays a minute. Yeah, and so he's kind of put himself into a bad situation.
So, like, really, I was right about that whole Dame versus James Harden thing. My guy's still playing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, Dame's gonna go look like he's gonna go win himself a ring.
No, definitely.
James Harden still doesn't have a ring.
Yeah.
I mean,
kind of winning his argument.
Yeah.
No, I definitely Dame's like I think there's like 90% chance Dame gets a ring this year.
I wouldn't say 90. I'm not gonna put it that high.
You think Nuggets are better?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if just sort of the sake of argument.
I think if they stayed healthy and like they play how they think they're gonna play, they definitely have a very good chance.
Okay.
But I mean, you still have teams like the Nuggets, you still have teams like the Suns, the Celtics, the 76ers.
I mean, they got beat by the Heat last year.
Yeah, exactly. You still got the Heat too. That's still a very good team.
Yeah, the Heat or the Eastern Conference Warriors, where they're like not the greatest team, but they're like really scrappy. And they've done a lot of winning in the past. Like they would have taken to win.
Yeah.
And I feel like I still thought Miami goes at least the second round of the playoffs. Because so much.
They're a playoff team too. They show up in big moments, and that's what you want from. Yeah. Oh, that's Eric Spoelstra. Yeah, he's a.
Who does Milwaukee have now?
I don't even know who they hired. No, they fired Bud Holders. It's
Nick Nurse.
It's Nick Nurse.
That's Sixers. That's Sixers for sure. They got a good coach on
Yeah. Who went there? I know this too.
Yeah, we didn't even reach that.
Oh, it's Adrian Griffin. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I had never heard that name in my life.
It's his first year as a head coach.
I take that, but I still don't know.
I think he might have been.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah. Where? This is what I'm looking for. I was just looking for an article about who this man is. He has 15 seasons of NBA coaching. Last 5 years, assistant in Toronto.
So he was under Nick Nurse.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 years in Toronto, though. I think that's only Nick Nurse.
No, at least one of those years.
I don't know.
After the 2018 or 2019 season?
So
they won it?
2018 was Nick Nurse's first season there. 18-19 was his first season.
Okay. Had to be 19-20. 18-19 had to be Casey because record 20-19 or 18.
Yeah, that was Nick Nurse.
Was it? No.
Wasn't it?
No, Dwayne Casey got fired the same year he won the NBA championship. No, yeah, Dwayne Casey. Shout out Dwayne Casey, wherever you're at these days.
He was at the Pistons. Not there anymore. Because we have Monty Ellis now.
Took a lot of time with the Warriors.
Yeah. He's at the Raptors, yeah, till 2018. And in 2018, he joined the Pistons.
He won the championship with Kawhi.
Yeah, so it was the 17-18 season where he
So then
18-19 was when.
But regardless, it's out
Yeah.
experience under two great head coaches.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, 15 years as an assistant. So, and he was a player, and so I think players as head coaches helps teams so much.
Yeah.
I think a prime
I can't believe
example,
we don't see more.
is Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
That man was
You
a
can
player,
tell he's a player.
and he's got those players. All of them are behind that man,
Right.
and I think that a lot of that too comes down to being a former player,
Right.
because that man knows what happens. He knows what happens in the locker room.
Yeah.
He knows what happens on the field. That man understands
I
everything.
mean, I think you go across college football right now too. I mean, Deion Sanders,
Yeah.
Kirby Smart,
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yep.
The best of the best in college football are all former players.
Yeah.
And I think I can't believe there's no more former players.
Not just like former players at a low level, like former players at a high level. And you see that,
Especially Deion.
yeah. You see that all the time in soccer. A lot of managers are just like former players.
Because I feel like a lot of times in football, it's just like some fat white dude that never touches football.
Yeah.
You know, Mike Leach. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never played football ever.
Really?
Yeah. He went to school for like county or something and then decided to play football.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like 90% of football coaches.
Yeah.
But no, I think we're going to see more player head coaches.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you think of greats in the NFL. Andy Reid. He was an O-lineman. That man. Yeah. He was a player though. Like, he knows what it. Have you seen the new State Farm commercial? That shit with those nuggies. I mean, he got little fingers coming. Holy shit! Sorry. That I think that's what made me think of Andy Reid. Was that commercial? As I've been seeing that commercial all the time, that shit's so funny. Give me those nuggies. But yeah, the player coaches are just so, or coaches who used to be players, are just so much better. So I think the Bucks will be fine.
Yeah, for sure.
I think even with a first-year head coach. I mean, we saw the Celtics last year, first-year head coach, and they made Eastern Conference Finals. Should have made a Finals, honestly. They were up. They were down 3-0, but they forced a Game 7 because they were the better team. They should never have been down 3-0. But Eric Spoelstra. Yeah, and we're talking about head coaches used to be a player. Eric Spoelstra was not a player. I mean, it's just a genius. He's like Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, he was a ball boy.
Yeah. So either you have to be a former player or just a nerd.
Quick little side note. I mean, I know we're going to talk about NFL later on. So, I mean, obviously everybody saw the 70-20 game that Denver and Miami had.
Yeah.
So, McDaniels was actually a ball boy for Sean Payton. Yeah. And I think that's why he didn't go for the record, because in the fourth quarter they had a chance to kick a field goal and beat the all-time.
He was a ball boy for the Broncos, not Sean Payton.
I thought
it was the Broncos.
That's right. Anyway.
And he tried getting a job in the Broncos organization, and they were like,
I thought he worked under
no.
Okay. Regardless,
yeah.
They did have a chance to break the record at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah, they could have hit the field goal, yeah. Me personally, I'm kicking that field goal. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking the record.
I think there's only been like 4 or 5 other times in NFL history.
Yeah, and they were like in the 70s.
So, the shit with him in the stands, is that real?
What do you mean? Oh, I don't know.
Or letting fans call plays?
I don't know.
Because he was like
in the stands.
12 rows in the stands, like with a play sheet, headset on. It looks like he was letting fans call plays.
Yeah, I hope he did. Yeah. Imagine you're in an NFL game and you got fans calling plays.
Yeah, I just love that, like, this little fucking stoner, skinny ass white boy is like the best coach in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is the funniest shit. It's not Bill Belichick or Andy Reid. This dude is the best in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Probably one of.
Yeah. He's definitely one of the. I think he's
probably the best.
He's a better coach than Bill Belichick right now. I think Belichick is kind of he's over. I think his time's up. Andy Reid's probably one of the few that's only better than him.
Yeah.
And Dan Campbell again. Yeah, Sean McVay is a very good coach. He's a lot more like McDaniel, where he's just a nerd. Yeah. Or just like, just loves the numbers and
all about analytics.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll go for it on 4th and 20 from his own one if the analytics say that's a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. Dan Campbell's the same way though.
Yeah.
Jacob loves going over fourth down. Oh, yeah. From our own 20-yard line, 4th and 5 or something like that. Fake punt. Oh, yeah, we should be.
So you beat the shit out of our Falcons, though. I mean, your coach, everything.
Yeah.
I guess my Falcons, they whoop our ass.
Yeah. I would say second favorite team. It's definitely Lions, 1.
More like Falcons fan when they're good. I was a Falcons fan for 2 weeks, and now I don't know where I stand right now.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a bad Detroit, but you go along with it, so
Yeah, we're not going to
set.
suck.
So fuck Cleveland.
Yeah,
Fuck
for real.
everything about Cleveland. But,
Yeah, you got Deshaun Watson at quarterback.
Shout out to Nick Chubb, probably gonna be back week 1 next season.
That'd be crazy. Honestly, that'd be impressive. That was gruesome. Yeah, and it's only an MCL tear.
Yeah, I was reading more about it. So his MCL tearing is what kept him from tearing everything else.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If he would have went the other way,
Yeah.
he's done for his
Just career, yeah.
But he tore his MCL first. It allowed his ACL to stretch. Like his ACL was like super stretch.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Tearing that MCL saved the rest of his life.
I bet that surgery, because if it tears after the surgery, it's like you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to blow everything up. And so that surgery probably also saved his ACL and the MCL tearing.
Yeah, they said his ACL was very stretched out, but it wasn't torn.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if he didn't have that surgery in the past, it would have torn,
Yeah, for sure.
I think.
Yeah. They said it's actually stronger.
Yeah, after the surgery. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah. Sucks to see. Hopefully he's back, though. And hopefully he's the same runner, because that man's a good fucking running back.
He's one of my favorite players there for obvious reasons. But
Yeah.
I just love the way he runs. But I think he'll be back. He's done it once from a worse injury.
Yeah.
I mean, medically speaking, it was worse. He tore everything that he Georgia. He only tore his MCL.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, I have no reason to believe he's going to be a step up.
Yeah. We'll see, though. Because, I mean, it is a second injury on that knee. It could just be tender. Yeah.
I mean, like this happened to a 32-year-old back.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
We'll see, though. Yeah. It's just going to, time will tell.
Get out of Cleveland.
Yeah, he does need to get out of Cleveland. That offensive line sucks. It's tough. Yeah, he has. He's been single-handedly carrying that offense, especially with the way Deshaun Watson's playing. Bro, he's leading the Tampa Bay Bucks right now. I think they're 3-2.
Yeah, no, they lost to.
They won last weekend.
They lost to a good team. But yeah, they started off the season 2-0, 3-0.
Yeah, they beat the Saints last weekend.
Yeah.
3-1.
3-1, yeah. So.
3-1. Baker's leading that team. They're still.
Whoever the asshole was that roasted me on TikTok about saying the Falcons would win the division, I'll give you this one, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought Jason Hurd was going to be better.
Yeah, he's
really excited.
Hey, we won in London though, didn't we? No, we got kicked. Yeah. The only good thing that came from that game was Bijan.
Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sat that guy down.
Oh yeah.
In Toy Story mode. Let's talk about this Toy Story game real quick. I think it's great.
I think it's a good thing. I just wonder how much it's really getting kids involved in the NFL, you know?
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I was like, fuck that, I don't want to watch.
Yeah, see, me as a kid, I was sitting there watching games, and like I would just like.
When did you start watching football?
Literally like 3 years old.
Okay, I started watching football when I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe if I started at 3 or 4, maybe I would have like rather had this Toy Story thing.
No, because I was like 6 years old, like watching the screen and like watching the defense, like
knowing what was going on.
They're gonna rush or they're dropping back, they're playing coverage. Like I wasn't like understanding crazy schemes, but like I was like watching the game and like I was understanding like exactly, yeah.
That's how I was when I was a kid. So I don't feel like the Toy Story thing was really appealing to me.
Yeah, but like I know there's some kids that like they're not like that at 6 years old. I feel like most kids are like not like that at 6 years old. Yeah. So I think it's a good thing for like it just gets kids watching.
Yeah, I love it honestly.
Also, I don't know how much they need kids watching. I feel like a lot of kids are just gonna watch with their dads anyway and stuff. But I think it's just fun for kids. Like, I mean, it's a 9:30 game. It's not like a 1 o'clock game or something like that. Like that's normally later in the afternoon.
Games on Nickelodeon before.
Yeah, but they've done different things. Yeah.
The MVP.
Mm-hmm.
But what is that? The Nickelodeon. Max.
Yeah, it was like the Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Anyways,
But yeah, and then this year they did the Toy Story thing.
it's crazy as fuck that they're able to do that. We have technology that can do that in real time.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh yeah.
I was watching. I told you before we started. I got an alert like 10:30, 11 o'clock. It was like final score for the Falcons Jags game. I was like, wait, what the hell? And I realized it was in London. And I started seeing all the clips from the Toy Story stuff. I'm like, wait, is that real time?
Yeah, it was real time.
Insane.
It was insane. Yeah.
I can't
That's
believe that
insane technology. And like it didn't look like, if you watched any of it, it's not like messing up either.
Yeah, no,
It's just like clean. Yeah. It looks the exact same as the game, but in cartoon.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And Andy's on. Shout out me.
Yeah. Shout out to you. Also, like, it was prime time for kids to wake up on Sunday morning to watch cartoons, and the cartoon they could watch was a football game. So,
This would keep their attention longer. I feel like.
yeah.
I think it's very funny.
Yeah, I think it was pretty cool. I mean, it's just big coverage for the NFL. Because I mean, you saw it a ton of just all over social media. That shit was everywhere. Speaking of being all over social media, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Just as bad as ESPN.
We're just as bad. We're going to talk about it a little bit. We have to. We're not going to post about it 17 million times. I did see a TikTok though of a guy watching the Jets-Chiefs game. He did a counter between how many times they showed Taylor Swift and Aaron Rodgers,
Okay.
and that shit was pretty funny.
Yeah, I bet they should take more.
It ended up being like 13-11 Taylor.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It was close though.
Yeah, shout out ESPN for that.
Yeah, shout out. Oh, it wasn't even ESPN. It was just some random guy.
I mean, for ESPN, might have a cameraman that actually gave a fuck about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But no, dude, I'm sick and tired. Okay, so we graduated from the Colorado era at Sports Center.
Yeah, we're in the Taylor Swift era.
Yeah.
And it's so much. It's literally every other post from ESPN. It's fucking
Honestly,
crazy.
it's every other post.
It's every other
We'll talk
post.
about conspiracy theories before we started a little bit. I have a conspiracy theory for you.
Okay.
That shit is fake.
You think so?
They're fucking, that's it. They're not together.
I think part of it's like, I think it's not totally fake.
I think they're friends.
I think it's like a mutually beneficial thing. I think they might be like casually dating,
Yeah.
but like they make it seem bigger than it is to get like views.
Yeah, because I think the day after they like announced or whatever, like officially, Travis Kelce's 30 episodes are up 400.
Oh yeah, up so much.
And
And
4 or 5 months, Taylor Swift will have an album called Travis.
yeah, I was thinking it could, like, if you really want to get crazy about it, it could be the NFL working at it.
Okay.
Because like again, like pushing viewers to the NFL. Because they just know Taylor being at the games gets so many. Like, look how many Taylor Swift fans are just watching NFL games.
So Taylor Swift has like some crazy like 280 million followers on
Yeah.
Twitter or something like that. So the NFL has like maybe 20 million, and then the NFL, all NFL teams combined have like 80 million, and NFL players combined have. But it ends up where like the NFL is getting more eyes on Taylor Swift, but still you're looking at it's like 500 million people now are watching the NFL.
Yeah,
Versus like I think before it was like 200. I mean, if you go by like the followers on Twitter, there's like 300 million
Yeah.
people that are involved in the NFL, or that like follow NFL player or something.
yeah,
You have 500 million. So yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
think that the NFL likes this.
oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, they. So saying like they could have set it up just like, hey, date one of our players, we'll throw some money your way.
Yeah.
And
Performance Super Bowl.
it's actually Usher was announced, but yeah, that would have been sick in like 2013.
Yeah,
Usher, yeah.
I haven't heard of Usher song.
Yeah,
Since 2013.
yeah. Yeah.
Who
But-
did the last? Who did the last? Fuck it, bring back Creed.
It was the weekend, wasn't it, or was that 2 years ago?
I just know that Creed Thanksgiving performance in 2001. God damn, that shit gets my blood.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It was right after 9/11.
Yeah, I was 1 year old.
It was like, I've just seen,
Yeah,
I
you've
don't
seen
remember
videos,
it.
obviously, yeah.
I've seen videos. It was like after 9/11 happened, fucking countries united. It's like Detroit versus Dallas Thanksgiving Day, and the fucking Creed is just out there singing about God with some electric guitar shit. And it's fucking metal. It was
Damn.
awesome. It was a great
Yeah.
performance. It was very corny actually,
Yeah.
but
Did you know Creed was a Christian band? Yeah.
it's I think I don't know if they're a Christian band. His dad's a preacher, so he talks about God a lot.
Yeah, well, they're Christians.
Yeah, they're Christians.
Yeah, they're Christians. I don't know if they're necessarily a Christian band, but they're Christians.
Creed is Christian
Yeah.
That's how I see him.
Yeah.
I'll go on record and say it. I like Creed.
My dad loved Creed.
Creed is a good song. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think that,
Yeah.
that shit,
It's like, you know who Skillet is too?
Yeah.
Christian as well.
Yeah.
Like they're more Christian.
Yeah,
if you
they're
go
actually,
into
like,
if you go into their
all Christian.
discography, yeah, they're like real Christian.
They got like ran off by the Christian community.
Really?
Yeah, like Christians like don't accept them.
I know it depends on the people you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like old heads are like,
Yeah.
oh, no, that's the devil.
Oh yeah. Old heads.
Fucking shout out Creed.
Yeah, but back to Taylor real quick. The NFL could have just been getting her to go. She's one of the biggest people in the United States right now.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, girls been saying she's the most popular person in the world.
Yeah.
That's not real.
That's cat.
That's just not real.
Yeah.
If you just think about literally so many other people in the world.
Such an athlete, LeBron James. More popular.
Not even, yeah. Maybe not LeBron. I feel like LeBron and her around the same level.
Oh, really?
Just like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like how big, because like everyone in the United States, they know those names.
Yeah.
But you go overseas, a lot of people are going to know those names, but not everyone.
Right.
Like you go into Asia,
Yeah.
I feel like LeBron might be more popular in Asia for sure.
It was basketball.
Yeah, but like Taylor, if you go into like China,
Yeah, don't know that.
no one's gonna know who Taylor Swift is. Yeah, it's not Taylor Swift, but she's still fucking huge.
Yeah, her like Swifties think that she's hot.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's crazy that Travis Kelce is like rejuvenating her career though right now. That's the joke right now. So like, girlfriends are like telling their boyfriends, Taylor's rejuvenating Travis's career, and it's going the other way. Like, boyfriends saying to girls like, "Oh, can't believe Travis is." Yeah.
I saw
but they're fucking everywhere. Tired of it.
It was at the Carolina game this past weekend. It's a Carolina fan with a Carolina jersey on, and it says like, I think it's Swift on the back of it. Like bedazzled. I'm like, it's not even your team. Like, City fans. Like,
yeah.
I get that, but like, she's affecting the NFL. Like,
yeah.
Take a quick piss.
All right. I'm good. I don't want vodka.
Absolutely not. Are you going to take this?
Yeah.
It's an Aubrey. The second time everything research.
What is? Oh, Creed.
I don't care. Oh, you make it back too. I don't care. Hey, you make it back and leave it alone. Thank you. Oh, no, that's what's the fat dude name? Kevin. Yeah, Kevin has a band. I think Creed is the Strangler. Have you seen those like Thursday dudes? Oh yeah, Toby. Yeah. It's either Toby or Creed. It's one of them. I've been stalking with him all those years. I have to watch that. I wish it would have ended a little better. It ended good for like the last 6 seasons, I think, right? Oh, they're doing it. They shouldn't.
Yeah, let's talk about the Bengals real quick.
Let's just, yeah, we can talk a little bit more about NFL. Honestly.
Yeah, just NFL teams here because the Bengals have been sucking ass. Their offense has not done anything good.
Yeah, and we spent the first several months of this podcast balls deep on Joe Burrow.
Yeah, we did.
He's really not doing anything for us.
He's the highest paid player in the league, right? Or highest paid quarterback in the league, or probably highest paid player in the league. He's got to be a highest paid player, and it's just not been showing. But he's still hurt. I think he needs to take some time off. I think he's rushing back.
But see, I think at this point, I don't know if he can take time off.
Okay, but here's the thing. They're 1-3. Their offensive line sucks. It sucked for years.
So he's not going to be healthier by playing.
Exactly. The reason they've been good is because he is a good passer who also can move. He's mobile. He's a mobile quarterback. He's not like running. He's not a running quarterback. He's a mobile quarterback. He's good at scrambling, getting the pass off, extending plays, get the pass off. He can't do that with his calf injury, and he's just getting eaten up by that offense, like by every defensive line.
Well, let me ask you this: if he sits out for say 2 weeks and they move to 1-5, is this a lost season for the Bills? You're talking about
1-5? No, it's not over yet. Oh yeah. They're a good enough team if he's healthy to win as many games as they want.
Okay. But they're not going to rip off 11 in a row.
They could. I think they could. I mean, depends on their schedule. I don't know what their schedule looks like, but I could see that team winning 8-9 games in a row.
It's just okay. Year one, they were on the opposite massive rebuild mode.
Yeah.
Year 2, Super Bowl. Year 3, like a play away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So this year feels like lost year so far.
Yeah, so far. But I mean, you still think we're only 4 weeks in. We're still very early in the season.
In the NFL, it's losing doesn't matter as much as it does in college.
Yeah, you can lose
You can lose
8 games and still make the playoffs and make the Super Bowl if you win enough games. So that's what I'm saying. He needs to sit out a week or two. Get that calf straight because it's just not helping him. What? Oh yeah. He said, "I'm always open." Yeah. The problem is Joe Burrow's. I think it might be a small jab, but it also might be frustration. Yeah.
But how's that going to play over with Joe Burrow?
I don't know. We'll see. I think they talk about it and they just figure it out. Good friends. So I think they'll just figure it out off the field. Yeah, he was probably just frustrated. Just they're 1-3 now, and they shouldn't be 1-3, and they got blew out. They didn't score a touchdown last week. They only scored 3 points. Yeah, and that's not a good Vegas team. They're gonna finish 2-15 if they win a game.
I guess I agree with you. Let them sit for a week or two. I don't know if the Bengals do that. But
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, I guess they could turn it around, but it's only good for the Bengals. That's really
No.
nice.
Yeah.
But another team that is not going to turn around, the Chicago Bears.
No, they're not going to turn around.
That is a dog shit franchise.
Yeah.
I'm big force of
If you're just any Chicago fan right now, you're going through hell.
Yeah.
The White Sox blew the playoffs. The Cubs blew the playoffs. The Bears suck. The Bulls have not been good in years.
Yeah, and also
The Blackhawks suck.
the Bulls are the only bright spot, and what's his name? Lonzo's probably never going to play.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Your whole city's riding on DeMar DeRozan's shoulders right now.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Years ago, that might have been okay. But,
No, literally a month ago, the Chicago Cubs had a 90% chance to make the playoffs, and they choked. Yeah, they choked that shit away. They choked it away.
And Bulls are a bad team, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I had them winning some parlays, and I'm like, how the fuck did you lose to them?
Yeah.
So, yes. Rip Chicago.
Yeah.
But shout out GP. Anyways,
Shout out Kanye.
is he from Chicago?
Basically. He was born in Atlanta.
Okay.
Moved to Chicago when he was like 2 or 3.
Atlanta.
So
I'm claiming Kanye as Jordan.
he claimed Chicago, but
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is Atlanta.
yeah,
Georgia in general has the best rappers.
yeah.
I'm not even going to start on it because let's see on. But yeah, I did not know Kanye or something like that. But
Yeah, he claims Chicago though. He doesn't claim Atlanta.
Well, it's not a bit harder. You know.
Well, and also he basically grew up in Chicago. He doesn't remember living in Atlanta. He was like literally a baby.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, Chicago Bears, first team in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have the number 1, number 2 pick.
Yeah, right now they have the number 1 and 2 pick for next year's draft. And honestly, if they don't go and get themselves a bunch of linemen in this next draft, they're doing something fucking wrong.
So how much of it is Justin Fields? How much of it is the offense corner, do you think?
I don't know if like how much is I don't know how much is. Let me be honest. I don't watch a lot of Bears games unless they're playing the Lions.
Unless I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, so I can't tell you how much is on.
Yeah.
I know Justin Fields looked.
Replays.
Yeah, I've seen highlights, but you can't really tell from there.
Yeah, I know in Tampa Bay a few weeks ago, whenever they played both teams in Tampa, got beat like last minute.
Yeah.
They ran the same screenplay 3 times in a row on like their own 5 yard line. That's
Yeah.
the coordinator. In that same game, Justin Fields has a wide open receiver downfield, like first play of the game, looks at him, then turns to the other side, looks around, gets sacked.
Yeah.
So I think Justin Fields definitely has like some more
growth. Yeah.
I'm
But he's showing flashes. I mean, first half on Sunday last week, he was incredible.
I'm not saying Justin Fields sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to say that.
Yeah, I'm not ready to say that either.
If he was playing like if he played at Miami,
Yeah.
Mike Daniels, and he was doing this, I'd be like, okay, Justin Fields fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But this is Chicago. The coaching sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
The team sucks.
Yeah.
The offensive line is awful.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chase Claypool was a joke of a football player.
man walks around the field.
Yeah.
I think also part of it is for Claypool is I don't think he realized how bad Chicago was when he signed for them.
Yeah.
And so now he's here and he's like, holy shit, why did I come here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think he still like has potential to be a good receiver.
Oh, really?
I mean, the man's fast.
Yeah.
The man's he's got good hands.
All right.
And he had a good rookie season in Pittsburgh.
But, that's like 4 years ago now.
That was 2 years ago.
Would this be his 3rd year?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But still, it's just the lack of effort on a lot of plays.
Yeah, and it's the lack of effort. But if he's doing that, like he's not going to be good anywhere.
Yeah. Because even if you're like, okay, this team sucks, I'm not going to try it, it's still affecting you directly.
It is, yeah.
That's affecting your development.
Yeah.
It's not just like,
It's also affecting your stock with other teams
Yeah.
and the likelihood of you being in the league next year.
So, Chicago sucks. They did have number 1, number 2 pick. What do you think they do with this?
I don't think they take it. I don't think they should take Caleb Williams.
You see, I think they take Caleb Williams, not because Justin Fields sucks, because I'm not ready to say Justin Fields sucks, but I'm definitely ready to say that Chicago's front office is looking for a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Justin Fields wasn't the guy.
Yeah.
We'll bring in Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's definitely something they would do. But if they do that, they got to take Brock Bowers too.
I'm thinking Brock and Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
Because I mean, they need someone who can catch the ball, and right now they got Chase Claypool, and that's their best receiver. Like you're fucked.
I can't name another player on the team except
Like who is Justin Fields supposed to throw the ball to? Like there's no one.
If he even has the time to throw it.
Yeah.
He's just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready to say this sucks. I mean, especially the last half of last season.
Yeah, he balled.
Yeah, he's balled. At least with his legs, he was.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just a shitty situation up there. I think
He's probably got to do with his legs more this year too. He's probably trying to be more a passing quarterback, so he doesn't have to run as much and get hit as much. But I think he's. Yeah.
I think at this point, you have to run for your life.
Yeah.
So quick little thing about the Chicago having the 1 and 2 pick. We've already seen Caleb Williams' dad said if Arizona got the number 1 pick, he can come back to school.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his dad. That's not their
Yeah.
dad saying that, but still,
Yeah, but still, I think that's pretty real.
I think that it's going to be more common in college sports with the NIL now.
Yeah.
Think about it, if you're like
Stay
a
in another year.
superstar
Yeah.
in college football,
Probably make just as much money as you make in the NFL.
on a rookie contract,
Yeah.
at least,
Yeah.
and you don't have to go play for the worst franchises in all sports.
Yeah,
So
but you have to think too, if they could get more money quicker
yeah.
if they still go, because like they get off their rookie contract and they play well, they can get like a huge contract.
Yeah,
But
but also, if you're Caleb Williams right now and you're looking at Justin Fields and he's done nothing in the NFL, you got to be thinking, damn, that can really be me.
yeah,
Because I don't know how much more talented Caleb Williams is than Justin Fields.
I think he's way more talented.
Way more talented?
Not way more. He's more
He's
talented.
more talented, but I don't
Yeah.
think that he's levels above him. I mean, I think that Justin Fields on anywhere else in the league, he's a solid quarterback right now.
Yeah, I think if he was in Miami, he'd be a perfect situation.
Yeah.
I think if Tua and Justin Fields switch spots,
Yeah.
Tua would be out of the league right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that says a
I think
lot.
it's the front office wrong. I don't
Yeah.
think Chicago will ever be good until they start managing the team better,
Yeah.
hiring better coaches. Yeah, it's just a really bad situation. That's the worst thing in the NFL. Who's the best thing in the NFL right now? 49ers?
49ers, San Francisco.
Are you better than the Eagles?
Yeah.
Even with Brock Purdy? I mean, Brock Purdy's like
Brock Purdy is playing well.
Yeah, he's playing well.
I mean, there's nothing bad I can say about him right now.
Yeah.
The man's playing good football. He's taking care of the football.
Yeah.
They're winning football games. And
Yeah.
I still can't believe, I still can't believe they got Christian McCaffrey last year for so cheap.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking Tom Kaepernick.
No.
I had to say, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man went off for 3 touchdowns this week, like 200 yards basically. The man was everywhere. How did they get him for they got him for like a 3rd round pick?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Carolina sold.
Oh, yeah. They sold so hard. Because that man's still one of the best in the league.
league.
Also, I think there might have been something wrong with the Panthers because that man got hurt every single year with the Panthers. He has had 0 injury problems with San Francisco.
Okay.
I think that's something to say about the Panthers.
So, did you see the thing where the NFL PA or whatever, were encouraging running backs to take injuries?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the contract stuff. They're
Oh,
not getting paid.
yeah.
And I wonder if that was, I mean,
I don't know.
Christian McCaffrey being like, oh, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I can't play.
I don't think so. I think that man definitely was hurt a couple times.
Maybe, but it makes you think that now that he's in San Francisco, and I mean, his usage rate is maybe a little bit lower, but
Yeah.
he's not.
I mean, he's still touching the ball a lot.
And especially that playoff game they had last year against Seattle, I think.
Yeah.
He puts the ball in every play, no injuries. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. But he's balling out. The 49ers are balling out. They're just a
He's
good football team all around.
Yeah, I mean everywhere.
Yeah,
I would
just
say they
everywhere.
got the best. I wouldn't say the best receiver. I'd say they got the best playmaker in all of football with Debo Samuel and the best middle linebacker in third one.
I don't know. Tyreek Hill.
I'm just on playmaker. I'm not saying pure receiver. I'm saying get the ball. Like I said about Brock Bowers being the best player in college football, he may not be the most I think there's probably tight ends that fit NFL teams better. So Brock Bowers, like you're looking for a true blocker or something.
Yeah.
But Brock Bowers, you put the ball in his hands, special shit happens.
Yeah.
That's how it is with the thing. Like, he may not be the best route runner, the best catcher, but you get the ball in his hands. I think with the ball in his hands, he's better than Tyreek Hill. I think Tyreek Hill is better at getting open.
Okay, yeah.
But when the ball is in their hands, the better player to me is.
Yeah, so yeah, Debo's getting those.
Yeah. And then you have one on the other side, plus a slew of other players on the defense. But Eagles are really good.
I mean, yeah, Jalen Hurts is playing really well still. Hey, yeah. He's a steal for them. Well, the Lions gave him up for like a 4th or 5th round pick. But also the Lions are getting, I mean, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs are, we're not hurting without him. But also, like, DeAndre Swift is from Philly. Born in Philly. He's a Philly man. It makes sense. And so I can't hate on him too much, even though I wanted him still in Detroit. But, yeah. Montgomery's been good. People are complaining because Jahmyr Gibbs isn't getting a ton of touches. You can't complain. We're winning football games. Yeah. People are just mad because Gibbs was a high pick in the draft. He was also a high pick in a lot of fantasy drafts. And so fantasy owners are mad that he's not getting the touches they thought he would. Yeah. I think he'll get there over the course of the season. I still think he might be RB2 all year. As long as we keep winning football games, he's going to be RB2.
Yeah, especially I feel like Dan Campbell wants more of like a traditional downhill guy.
Yeah. I mean, Gibbs is like that too, though. He's a big man. Yeah. He's fast. Yeah, but I don't know. He's so similar to Derrick Henry, in my opinion. Gibbs is. And if you just give him a couple years, which I think Dan Campbell's doing, he's like, yeah, he's giving him time. He's giving him experience. So like, he doesn't want to like force him into being an RB1 right away and get hurt because he's getting overused or something. And so I think give him a couple years and he's gonna be crazy. So I think he's actually doing it right, even though it seems like Dan Campbell seems like he's crazy right now. I think he's got a plan, and it's gonna work out.
4 weeks in the NFL?
4 weeks in.
This is week 5.
Yeah.
Sunday will be week 5. So who's your Super Bowl pick? Who do you have playing in the Super Bowl?
So I think I got coming out of the NFC. I don't know. It's tough. I think it's still the Niners, though. I wish it was the Lions, but the Niners are just too good.
Do you think the Lions are going to be Philly?
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Because either way, we either meet Philly or the Niners in the playoffs if we make it that far. And yeah, well, I'm saying if we make it to like the conference final or something like that, we'd have to meet the Niners or Philly, and those are two tough teams. But I don't know, that 49ers team is crazy. And then crazy here, I don't think the Chiefs make it back this year. Yeah. Coming out of the AFC, I think maybe the Bills. They had a rough week 1, but they've been playing really well lately. And then also, I think Miami could surprise some teams, yeah. Yeah, maybe not a surprise, but yeah. But like, maybe surprise them because they haven't made a playoff run. They actually make a playoff run. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. But Buffalo, yeah, Josh Allen had a rough week 1, but I mean, they just destroyed that Miami team this weekend. So really, I realize he's number 2. He's behind only who right now?
He's one of the leading rushers.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. You know who's not coming out of the AFC? The New York Jets. They've just been a stinker. Let's talk about the Jets. Zach Wilson actually looked really good.
I never gave up on him. Never.
I did, and I still am.
Yeah,
I don't think one good game changes anything.
I don't know, man. It's like this isn't the only time he's looked good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's going to be a consistent thing.
Are they even the same job with Aaron Rodgers?
What do you mean?
Like, what are they doing? 2-3?
Oh,
2-3, something like that?
I think they might be able to beat the Chiefs with Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Because I mean, what, they only lost by 3 without him. Week 1 they could have they beat the Bills week 1. Week 2 I don't even remember who they played. Yeah, I think they're in a better position with Aaron Rodgers. Because Zach Wilson only started looking good this week. I mean, he looked rough. I mean, honestly, that'd be crazy. Because most players would be out of the league if they played like he has. But he's just lucky he's on the Jets. Yeah.
It's what he said after the game. He took like full responsibility.
Oh, yeah, he's like, yeah, that's my fault. Yeah.
Last year, he scored like 3 points in the game.
Yeah.
And they were like, you taking any responsibility for this, or like, you should be able to help the defense like that.
Yeah.
I think that just ain't like maturing a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has to do with him just getting older, or if that's being around Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. He's making that first touchdown he threw. That was an Aaron Rodgers play.
Yeah.
He did the same little ball hide fake that Aaron does, and then he over the back shoulder. Literally, that was Aaron Rodgers.
I think I want to see Zach Wilson be good.
I want to see it too, but I don't believe it
What I
yet.
want to see more than that is I want to see Zach Wilson fucking take a
The man is a mom hunter.
He's like fucking mom killer.
Yeah.
All right. And Taylor Swift's mom was at the game, so never know what to say.
Damn.
But the craziest thing, I think Zach Wilson's become like a locker room guy.
Really?
Like, I think the team,
It's just like a good person to have around.
I think, like, he kind of like had his bumps in the first year.
Yeah.
Like, the team was kind of starting to like him.
Yeah.
And I think the team rallying behind him would help him.
That's honestly so funny for a white boy out of BYU.
Yeah. So, like,
Yeah.
Mark Jackson,
Yeah.
Dude, like, doing something with their hands, and he was nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think he's like starting to become a guy in the locker room that like the team likes.
Yeah.
I think that might be why he played well.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah, if he gets like support from the team around him, that's just so much more confidence for him.
Because I feel like that guy, Zach Wilson, is 100 times more talented than Brock Purdy. But the San Francisco locker room loves Brock Purdy.
I don't know. Brock Purdy's a good quarterback.
I think he's a solid quarterback that is in an insane situation. Like Stetson Bennett at Georgia. Stetson Bennett is a solid quarterback. He had 10 NFL players.
I don't know. Brock Purdy though led that Iowa State team to like top 10 in college. Like they were a top 10 team while he was there. Like he's a good quarterback. I don't
disagree. He's
yeah.
good, but I mean, you look at his arm talent alone.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson has a lead. He can't throw a ball as hard. He can't throw it pretty. Probably can't throw it as accurately. But he gets to throw it.
I don't know. He doesn't throw picks though.
Yeah.
Purdy doesn't, which is impressive because I mean if you're a bad quarterback, you're throwing picks, and so I don't know. I'm a fan of Brock Purdy. I'm not gonna lie. I take him over Zach Wilson any day. That's just I think he's a better quarterback.
I just as a Georgia fan, I saw people shit all over Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
For a couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm like, this is what Brock Purdy's doing right now. Stetson Bennett, it was like whenever he did start playing good, it was like, oh, what's the players around him?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Brock Purdy had to come from. Like Stetson definitely benefited from getting to throw the ball to like George Pickens and hand it off to fucking Nick Chubb or whoever.
Yeah.
He benefit from that. And I feel like Brock Purdy's benefiting from that. You know?
Yeah. He definitely is benefiting from having Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. He can literally just give the ball off if he needs to, or he's got an easy dump down to get it 3 yards.
Like, someone's going to be open for the 40.
Yeah.
So they have too many dudes. So,
yeah, they're explosive.
I do like Brock Purdy. I'm not a Brock Purdy hater.
Yeah.
I don't think he sucks.
Yeah.
I just don't know that he any other team he played for. I think he's very mediocre.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a Chris Magic kind of guy, more so.
Yeah.
He comes in and surprises you a little bit, but isn't like actually a great quarterback.
What if we see the Tom Brady story? What if we see Tom Brady 2.0?
I mean, with
the way it looks, we literally could.
Yeah.
We could.
Because all those guys are young too.
Yeah.
I mean, Devo's been in the league for 4 years now, I think. I mean, one of the best players in the league, Brandon, however you say that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, he's very good. Yeah, very fast. And we were talking about great quarterback or great head coaches earlier. We didn't even bring up Mike Shanahan. He's a great head coach. And so, honestly, this 49ers team is built to be a dynasty. And Brock Purdy could be the next Tom Brady. Because I've said this about Tom Brady before. Tom Brady's not the GOAT in any other team in the league. Yeah, definitely, yeah. He's not going to be the greatest quarterback of all time if he didn't have Bill Belichick and the Patriots. Because, he was just, in the perfect system with the perfect players around him. And he understood, too, that he shouldn't take as much money so that way he could have good players around him to win games. And I think Brock Purdy could be that exact same way. Yeah, I think they're the favorites right now this year. They're just. Yeah, I think they make the Super Bowl. Yeah. It was Chiefs, yeah. With the hurt Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, they're crazy. They got Nick Bosa. Imagine Nick Bosa rushing a hurt Patrick Mahomes. That's just not even a good scenario for Mahomes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That's what I watch. When I watch defense, I watch the first one is fucking insane. Like, dude, he uses his body as a weapon. He throws himself in the field. It's fucking awesome to watch.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Yeah, they're scary. They're my favorites to win the Super Bowl. Honestly, the problem is I just can't see a hole anywhere in their team. You just don't see any holes. Yeah. Yeah.
Great receivers, one of the best running backs in the league. Quarterback doesn't turn the ball over and gets the ball to those guys. It's not like he's just not turning the ball over. He gets the ball out to those guys.
Yeah, he gets it out quick too to him. And people are like, oh, maybe they shouldn't have gone with Purdy over Trey Lance. If you look at these first 4 weeks, it's proving why they went with Purdy over Trey Lance. He's a safe quarterback, and he stays in the pocket and makes safe throws. And that's exactly what the 49ers need. Trey Lance is not that quarterback. Trey Lance is a mobile quarterback. He wants to run. He wants to make flashy plays. And Brock Purdy's the exact opposite. And so I think it makes sense. And this 49er team is scary. Scary good.
It's really weird because when I grew up, I mean, the 49ers didn't make the Super Bowl. This was like
2013.
2013 against the Ravens.
Yeah.
And lost, but outside of that, the 49ers
Yeah.
have really been garbage my entire life.
Yeah.
So it's really weird to see them being like the best team.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to think too. They also have history. I mean, they have history of being good in the 90s and 80s. Yeah.
15-year stretch.
Yeah.
Now
Now,
they're like
yeah.
best team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
The Eagles are like right there, a hair away.
Yeah, they're real close. And the Chiefs are still there too. I mean, I've been kind of shitting on the Chiefs. Chiefs. Yeah, it's you just can't count out Patrick Mahomes. If you look at the rest of the Chiefs team, there's a bunch of holes in that team.
That team is very mediocre.
Yeah. Yeah, but you still have Patrick Mahomes, so you have a chance of winning every single game you play.
It's just going to be close. It's going to be nobody. It's going to be
Yeah.
tougher than it needs to be, but the Chiefs are going to win every game they play. So.
Never count them out.
Did you see the play from the Jets game with the guys running at him?
I was about to break
That
this.
is part of the script.
That shit, okay, but here's the thing. I think this man is sprinting at him. He's running at him like he's running a 40-yard dash. He's just dead sprint at him. I think halfway he realizes, if I hit Mahomes right now, I'm out of the league.
Yeah.
I could be fined $500,000 and be like suspended and just be done.
See, I don't
Forever.
remember if it's that. I think if you watch the play, Mahomes, like, he's holding the ball like this and he kind of drops it.
Yeah.
Whenever the guy's running at him, looking like he's about to pop back the throw, I think that he gets worried of
Oh, late hit.
Yeah, like hit.
I think, yeah, exactly. It's basically what I'm saying too, though. Like, either way, he knew
But if
if he hits him, he's going to get a flag. I don't care if he hits him clean. I think he's going to roughen the passer because it's Patrick Mahomes. It's Patrick. Yeah, it would have been a hard hit on Patrick Mahomes. I mean, they do this in every league. Every good player gets calls, and it's just because it's just how it works. It's just how it works. It's not like a rigged thing. I don't think. I think a little, like maybe. I think it. I don't say it's scripted. I'd say there's maybe a little bit of. There might be a little bit of bias. And yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like Patrick Mahomes gets hit a little bit late, he gets the call. Like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not scripted. It's not necessarily rigged,
Like
but-
I'm saying like the call on Sauce.
Mhm.
I don't think that necessarily gives Jets the win.
I don't think it gives them the win.
I don't think it gives them the win because like people are talking about like they made that call like it gave Jets the, like made the Jets lose.
No, it definitely-
They were still down 3 points. Zach Wilson was gonna have to drive
Yeah.
80 yards
Right.
with a minute and a half left to even tie the game or win the game. And like sometimes like they get calls like that, and
And bad
Mahomes.
officiating does exist.
Yeah, and bad calls like this.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying. I think those should be replayable, like reviewable. Like a play like that should be reviewable, especially late in the game where it's a big call. You know, I mean, speaking of the Seahawks Lions game
Oh, yeah.
on the Hutchinson
Oh, that
home,
was a huge call.
that should be reviewable, especially like in a late game scenario like that. Like I think they should adopt something
I think
maybe where it's like NBA where they challenge after 2 minutes on penalties and stuff, something like
last
that.
4 minutes of the
Yeah.
fourth quarter, every call should be reviewable.
Yeah,
Every penalty should be
Yeah.
reviewable.
because like there's been too many big calls that have affected
And if
games.
it's your team that wins, then you don't care.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you're just running the refs, you're a bitch, whatever.
But if your team
But referees
loses,
do cost teams wins.
yeah,
Like that happens. Like, that's
Yeah.
a real thing. Like referees do cost teams the chance to win or just cost them.
Yeah, like, if they call that hold on Hutchinson against the Seahawks Lions game, that pushes them back 10 yards for a long 3rd and 20 instead of 3rd and 10, which then they probably kick a field goal and Lions get the ball back, and it's a whole different ball game. Like, yeah, and then it's just a lot of different. But I don't think it's scripted. I think there's just some biases.
I don't want to think it's scripted. Like, I'm not somebody that wants it to be scripted.
Yeah.
I don't, like,
I think there's too much. I think there would be too many. Someone would whistle blow.
Yeah, for sure.
There's too many players.
Aaron Rodgers would be like,
Yeah. There's someone who'd be like, "Oh, yeah, we're not winning this week. It's in the script."
yeah.
Someone would say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone would post something dumb on Instagram. Yeah. Someone would be betting too much too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People would be cashing in, making money. Oh yeah. If it was scripted and I could bet on it, oh yeah.
For sure.
Also, if it was scripted, I would be so mad because I'd never place a bet again.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, because I mean, the sportsbook would definitely know.
Oh, yeah, so.
They would have every single thing just to take your money. Anything you felt like would be a good bet would just be them being like, "Hey, fuck you."
Yeah.
You're not
There's
going to
also
win
like it's realistic to think that it could be. That Vegas is in with.
Yeah, oh, it's realistic to think it is, but I don't think it is.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there's very games that have been
I think there's too many people who care about the sport too much, and too many players who care about, like, they work their whole lives to get there.
Every year after Auburn, Alabama, somebody gets going more.
Really?
Like every year.
Yeah.
Like, Auburn fans are like, we'll check with the guy to death.
Yeah.
For Alabama winning the game like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Too much, like, people are too crazy about sports.
Yeah, and these players who have put in their whole life working to be a professional player, I don't think they're going to give up their whole life of training to be that, for it to be fake. Yeah, to be an actor. Yeah. So that's what I mean. You think about it that way.
Yeah.
There's just no way
Yeah, I
it's
don't
fake.
think that is.
Yeah.
But I do think there's been big games.
Yeah.
And like, across all leagues, especially the NBA.
Yeah.
I think the NBA is much more likely to be ready than the NFL.
Oh, I mean, there's definitely people out there rigging games. I mean, I saw something on my TikTok the other day.
Betting and then all this real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I saw something on my TikTok the other day about this college basketball player who was working with a bookie to win game to like cover spreads exactly.
Oh shit.
Literally, he was their point guard, and he was so good at like doing what he does. He would like get them to win exactly by 6, exactly by 8,
Yeah.
because like they would take a lead, and then all of a sudden like, oh, errant pass,
Yeah.
turnover, and but he didn't get caught for a long time until it eventually caught up to him like his senior year of college or something like that, right before he went to the league. But like I feel like there's got to be other players out there doing stuff like that just to make more money.
I think there's players like that in every league.
Yeah, and especially you think of like it's definitely not the star players,
Oh yeah.
but you think about like the role players on like NFL roster or something, or in college. Yeah, like NFL, like you think of like a second string O lineman, probably getting like $1 million a year. He definitely would miss a block
Yeah, for sure.
for some extra money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
if you're like a second string guard for the Chicago Bears.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that right here.
yeah, exactly.
I gotta hit that with wrong sacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
It's definitely happening.
Yeah. So
Player-oriented.
there's definitely shit like that going on that we don't see, but I mean that's a part of being a human.
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's
I mean
really
you're not gonna catch everything.
Yeah.
The's no way. How much time? We've been going hour 10.
I think pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
Wanna get some basketball?
Let's hit also 2024 Olympics. But let's hit both of those and it would be good. Yeah.
So, yeah, we got college football to talk about. Going in also
Week 5.
6.
Week 6.
So okay, so apparently Georgia sucks. They're horrible.
Yeah, only 7-point win against Auburn. We looked shaky too in that first half.
Yeah, we did.
And we don't win that game in the second half without Brock Bowers.
But my only question, like, I keep seeing the media say shit like Georgia's beatable, they're not as good as they've been the past 2 years. Like, I agree.
Oh, I completely agree.
But who's going to beat Georgia?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Like, they're beatable for sure.
definitely beatable.
Like, if there's somebody better than Georgia. I'm not saying there's not. But
I don't
they can be.
know.
But I don't see a team right now that's like.
I don't even. We might be seeing Bama in the SEC championship game because LSU lost this week to Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Um,
and Bama are actually tied in the West.
Really?
And they play this weekend.
Okay, so that's a huge game. Yeah.
Especially with A&M starting quarterback after the season.
Yeah. And Bama is not the team they were
Nah.
a couple of years
Bama's been,
ago.
like, week to week.
Yeah, they've been. Yeah.
It's horrible against Texas, it's horrible against USF, and then I have a good game against Ole Miss. Had a big game last week against Mississippi State.
What was the score of that Ole Miss game?
21-10, 21.
Yeah.
24-14.
Who was Ole Miss playing
They played
this
LSU.
week? Oh, that's right. I said Mississippi State. I meant Ole Miss. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, LSU Ole Miss was actually crazy.
yeah.
It was, I think it was 1,600 yards, 1,500 yards of total offense.
That Ole Miss team can win the West too.
For sure.
Yeah.
The only problem is they have to play Georgia in Athens.
Ah.
So that's going to probably be
That's going to be a big game.
It's going to be a big game for sure, but it's going to be a really hard game for them to win.
Yeah.
It's going to give them more conference losses.
Yeah.
Than maybe like Alabama or LSU that don't have to play Georgia in the
Yeah.
season. But my only thing is, as beatable as Georgia is, they are.
Yeah, they're definitely beatable. Yeah. I don't know. I think if you're looking at their schedule, like, no one on their schedule, I don't think, except for Ole Miss.
I'm talking nationally, though. Like, who can really. I don't think Georgia's like a soft penis, you know what I mean?
So here's the thing. I think USC's offense is good enough to give Georgia's defense problems with the way we've looked in the first couple games. And if our offense doesn't keep up, we lose to USC. If our offense doesn't keep up, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But, like, if Carson Beck comes out and has a bad day, because our defense doesn't look as good as it did the last couple of years. It still looks good. Yeah, I'm not as worried about it. Yeah, offensive line does not look great. Carson Beck is getting pressured way too much. If Stetson Bennett got pressured that much, we don't win 2 natties.
Yeah, I think the defense is a little shaky right now. But it's just really hard for me to worry about Georgia defense.
Yeah.
The defense will be solid by the end of the year.
Which, I mean, we're saying the defense is looking shaky because they gave up 17 points. Yeah.
And they got 14 points off score turnovers.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah, and we gave up 17 points still, which is, in college football, not a lot.
Yeah, it's very low.
Yeah, that's very low for college football. But
I just wonder who can beat Georgia. If Georgia's so weak, I think they are. But who can? I guess anybody can beat them.
that Texas team, man.
That Texas team is good.
Quinn Ewers is looking scary, bro. I think Texas have a real shot of being back.
We're gonna see this weekend. Oklahoma.
Yeah. I think Texas. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. Texas are fucking back, baby.
Oh, Texas, yeah.
Texas are back, yeah.
Texas is back.
And I mean, back is in like, I think they make a playoff.
Yeah, I think they win the Big 12.
I think they win the Big 12 and make a playoff. Dude, really? I mean, they've been very good.
They actually had a scare last week. No one is fucking talking about it because it was at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
They played a really close game with Arizona for some reason.
The Arizona team is tough, though.
They've
actually played really well this year, yeah.
I think they're 3-1.
Yeah, the Arizona team is tough.
But regardless, Washington is the only team to me that, like, for 4 quarters and every game has dominated.
Okay.
They have been perfect all season long except for that game. And they're the only team that's been perfect all season long. Ohio State, they look like ass at times. Georgia looked like ass at times. Alabama has lost a game and looked like ass a game they won.
Yeah.
I mean, Michigan, they're undefeated, but I mean, their offense, has looked iffy at times.
Yeah.
I don't think
That defense looks so solid, though.
Yeah.
No one's gotten through them. I think the most they've given up all year is like 10
I
points.
think it's possible that college football doesn't have a great team this year.
Yeah, I don't think we have like a historical team this year. Which is, I mean, you're not going to get a historical team every year. It's just not going to happen. So, but, I mean, we still have a chance at a three-peat, which could make it historical.
My only thing with Georgia is, to me, they're the best player in college football.
Yeah.
The best coach in college football.
Yeah.
That's what's
The only coach you can argue is Nick Saban. Is better than Kirby, but Nick Saban's going downhill.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Bill Belichick.
Yeah. So
Changing. You know what it is? It's been a change in the way NFL plays. Bill Belichick has died off.
Yeah.
College football is changing. Nick Saban's dying off. It's the process. It happens to everyone. It happens in every sport. Great coaches, they're not great anymore because the sport changes. And I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, for sure. I think the NIL and the transfer portal is a little bit too much for Saban. He's like 70 something.
Yeah, and even just the way they play the game.
Yeah.
The way the football is played is different than it was even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a lot more aired out. You're not gonna. I mean, you look at USC; they hardly run the ball.
Right.
It's just Caleb Williams.
They refuse to play defense.
50 attempts a game.
Yeah.
So.
Me personally, though, if I was making a top 25, I'd have Washington number 1.
Really, over Georgia.
Yeah, right now.
Dang. Yeah, I mean, just with our results, you can't put. I mean, Georgia's still going to be 1 because we won 2 national championships.
I think people are overlooking, and it's easy to overlook. I don't think people understand how far resiliency goes in college football.
Yeah.
Just like never quitting.
Yeah.
Georgia's played 2 SEC opponents. Down by 11 against South Carolina, down by 10 against Auburn. Against Auburn on the road, never batted an eye. We're back in the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was a tough game in Death Valley, too.
Yeah, and they were loud
Yeah,
especially
they
when
were
they had
loud.
early turnover
Yeah.
in the game,
You're down 10-0, they were loud.
Yeah, that team was crazy.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think the Georgia thing, you know who it reminds me of? It reminds me of Clemson. I think it was Trevor Lawrence's first year at Clemson.
Oh, okay.
They were in dogfights with shitty teams all the
Yeah.
time. And then by the end, they were national champions.
Yeah.
Because it was just like
That was their first one, or their second one?
Yeah, it was the
Because
second
their first one was Deshaun.
Yeah.
Uh,
They was a team that just never quit. Like even whenever they were down by like 10, 15 points at times in that season, like Syracuse or Maryland.
I remember that. I remember that Syracuse game.
You could never put that Clemson team away.
They won that game like 33-31 or something like that. Yeah.
But there was other teams that they played that year that had no business being able to go with Clemson. They would take an early lead. That Clemson team just like never would give up. Like,
Yeah.
They just kept on, like kept doing what they do, stay focused, and eventually by the end of it, they went undefeated that season with the national championship.
Yeah.
And we're definitely not the best team per se in college football, but that's who this Georgia team reminds me of. Like they got that, they know what it takes on a championship.
I hope so. Because, I mean, I'd love to see it to repeat. Who do we have this week?
We got a lot of big games. So Georgia, Kentucky, that's a huge game.
That's a huge game, yeah.
Kentucky's undefeated, number 20.
Yeah.
Just smoked Florida. We got A&M, Alabama. We have, I think it was a really interesting game this weekend. LSU undefeated Missouri.
That should be a great game. LSU are still ranked 23 at 3-2, which is crazy to me.
But you look at who they lost to.
Also, game to watch out for, Ohio State, Maryland. That's a game to watch out for. Oh, yeah, 19.5 point favorites, Ohio State. If you're betting on that game, take Maryland. Take Maryland covered. He's a very good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Yeah, take that Maryland cover for sure. UCLA are 3.5 point favorites against Washington State this weekend. Yeah, just take that money line. That's free money right there. Yeah. Arkansas, Ole Miss. Yeah. Notre Dame, Louisville. That should be a good game. Yeah. The Notre Dame team is tough. I think they should have beat that Ohio State team. They were playing better. All right, we're on low battery. We got to wrap it up soon. But yeah. I'm just looking at these other games real quick. Those are for the ranked games. Those are the big games for the week. There's probably more. We don't have time to go through all of them. We're on low battery here. But real quick before we end, I want to talk about 2024 Olympics basketball team. The last dance. This team's going to be crazy. Yeah, but here's my worry. They're going to be too old and get fatigued and tired. That's my worry. Because here's the problem. They're all like 35, 36-year-old people who are like, yeah, I'm playing in the Olympics next year. We got like Steph, LeBron, KD. These are all old men in the league now. Yeah. 80. Yeah. 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 Did you see during media day this year? He said he wanted to play all 82 games. No fucking way. 80 plays 82 games. That's just not happening. Yeah.
I think we need to see how the rest of the team rounds out.
Yeah.
Because we still have great, like Anthony Edwards.
Well, let me tell you, those four players do have chemistry. They've all played on Team USA together before. Yeah, and Steph has never played Olympics before, so I think Steph will definitely be in because I think he's just be like, this is something I have to do. Just as a basketball player, I need to play in the Olympics. Yeah, I need to play for my country. I need to play in the Olympics. So I think Steph will definitely be a lock, unless he gets a bad injury. That's the only way he's not there.
I think Steph really takes his team over the top. I think out of all those players, he's the best right now.
Yeah.
He's still performing at a high level. And Steph, I don't think the fatigue will be a problem for him.
No, I don't think so. That man's in shape. Yeah, that man's in crazy. The man just runs 24/7. Yeah. He just doesn't stop moving.
I don't know if there's a player on the floor that has a defense secretary.
No. It's literally you just have to be in incredible shape and run with him. And it's really hard to do. He still can hit shots. Yeah. Yeah. You're right in his face. He's hitting a contested three. And he's just like, I do this shit in my sleep. I'm sorry. Like, what do you expect?
It'd be interesting to see how the rest of the team rounds out.
Yeah. It is really interesting because we just did have the FIBA World Cup where we lost in, the quarters or semis or something?
Even before the launch, we're having close games with teams that we just probably should have.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's also, let me tell you, it's European rules, so it's different than NBA. We're sending our second or third best team. The only player on that team who should be having a chance of making the team in 2024 is Anthony Edwards, because Anthony Edwards is a bucket. He is the best player on that team this summer, and like he's going to be, I think Anthony Edwards, All NBA next year. He's going to be All NBA next year. He's that good. And so I think, yeah, it's across. Yes, that's where I was trying to go. Thank you. I couldn't find the words. I mean, because if you look at, we were talking about this too. Top five, four of them are European. Yeah, you got Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Embiid. Embiid's African, not European. Sorry, but still international. And you look at the FIBA World Cup, just all these international countries have so many more good basketball players and players who are just good at basketball. And basketball is so big now across the globe that we can't send our third team like we used to be able to a couple years ago and still win the FIBA World Cup or the Olympics. Yeah, it feels it's fun now.
We didn't win it in 2020, right?
I can't remember.
I think we lost.
I think we got second or something.
It feels like whenever we lost it in 2000 or 04.
Yeah.
We came back in 08 with like Kobe and LeBron.
Yeah.
It sort of feels like.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, hey,
I'm fucking pumped up.
we've lost the last couple of international ones, but hey, we'll send our best players. We're the best still.
We're reminded.
But also, I like it though that like we're losing these because it's like just the growth of basketball. I would love to see basketball just be like worldwide. Every country is just good, kind of like soccer. I wish more sports were as big as soccer, whereas just like we had just like players globally just crazy good. Oh yeah. Oh, imagine how good Norwegians would be at football. Oh yeah, it just wouldn't be fair. Yeah, but yeah, I just want to see the internationalization of big sports and just as many great athletes as we can get. Yeah, that's all I want to see.
But this 2024 Olympics is going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
The storyline's already there.
Oh,
USA lost to the FIBA World Cup. This is, I mean, 2024 might be the last year for LeBron to ever play.
Oh yeah, yeah, very well could be.
So I mean, just another massive storyline there.
I think they just got to make sure they need to have their core of older guys that like
keep Draymond away from this shit.
keep Draymond away.
Yes.
And but they need to fill out the rest of the roster with good young players like Trae Young or Anthony Edwards,
The more I think about it, I'm like,
Devin Booker.
I start thinking about players, I'm like, fuck, he's European.
Yeah,
Like, no, fuck, he's European.
yeah,
And it's really like you see it, and like, there's so many good international players.
there are. Yeah,
I think you could even go further than the top 5. I think you're probably looking at 7 out of the top 10 might be international players.
well, I mean you got Luka, Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Shea's Canadian.
Yeah.
You got players RJ Barrett's not top 10. He's good though, but he's Canadian.
Kristaps is in the top 10, but he's
No, nowhere near. Maybe in his prime 4 years ago, but yeah, there's just so many good international players. Kyrie's Australian, but he plays for USA. He played for USA instead of Australia, but he was born in Australia. There's so many good international players. It's crazy. I'm honestly excited for the World Cup, the Olympics, because I still think even with these players, it's going to be a close tournament. It's going to be a close tournament. It's not going to be a blowout, and so it might be entertaining to watch. Yeah, it's more fun to watch because it was not. I didn't watch games when we would win the Olympics. We'd win gold by 30 points. Still, like there's just no point in watching, and so it might be actually entertaining to watch this tournament this year or next year. Yeah, it feels important now. Like, there's always been hype around Team USA basketball, but then you get to the tournament, it's like, oh, we're just going to win. It doesn't matter. And now you look at it, you're like, we might not win.
We really might not.
So, yeah, it's very exciting. Yeah. But that's the episode for us today. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. Check us out. Check us out on TikTok. That's it. So, thanks for watching. Peace.
Top drawer.